Today we're going to swap out this mixer shower. We're going to whack in this one. It's a Triton mixer shower. It's a thermostatic bar mixer shower. So this is the new unit. Let's have a look at why we're changing it. My sister-in-law hasn't long bought this place, and this come with obviously the house. It's just a bit manky. That is like fucked. And these are shit, aren't they? The reason I might cheat is because this shower room is probably going to get ripped out maybe in a year's time, and I'm likely to be the one that's going to do everything, so I might just budget a little bit. You see, I've already measured the centers on these, and they're normally 150 mil apart. So that actual mixer valve that I've already got, if I just unscrew that and unscrew that, I could just shove the new one on. The only issue is, can you see this is lopsided, so that pipe's too long and this one's shorter. I don't know whether I should mess about with it or not, or just keep it like that. Now, I am a DIYer. I've never swapped out one of these before, but I have fitted 3 in my lifetime, but that's after I built the whole lot. So that means the walls, the tiling, the pipework, everything. I've done absolutely everything. So I wouldn't have made that kind of mistake where it hangs out the wall too much, but I don't know whether it's too much of a faff trying to correct it. So these are the bits that I might not actually use. And what normally happens, your pipe's coming out of the wall, you fix this to the actual wall because you've got your screw holes there, and you need to measure it a certain distance. That's probably in the instructions. This goes on there. You might put some PTFE liquid or tape around that, and then them 2 flat bits there, they would go on there. So it's like a compression fitting, and then you would screw your mixer valve on. So if I wanted to correct that, I'd need to take the valve off, unscrew this bit. This bracket, it doesn't look like it's fixed on there, and I think I should be able to push it back. That will expose the olive. I'd need to cut the olive off without destroying the pipe. Cut the pipe back, put a new olive on, and then do it all back up. I really want to budget, but then I really don't. Right, the challenging bit about this is obviously the first thing you want to do is turn off your water. We don't know where the stopcock is. We have no bloody idea. So I'm going to go outside and turn the main one off out on the road. I normally deal with combi boilers. This one has got an old school boiler with a header tank and a cold water storage tank. So I need to somehow turn the hot water off, figure that out, and I believe that there's a pump underneath this shower, and I have no idea how to turn that off. I'm going to try and switch this one on and get it in the bucket without soaking my feet. Which way is it? Is it forward or back? Right, forward. Right, can you hear that? Right, what do? I reckon I'm going to turn the circuits off. Let's go and check. Right, these are not labelled up properly. I'm going to try the upstairs sockets. Maybe it might be on that ring. This says upstairs office 2 13 amp sockets are on the downstairs ring circuit. This is the office here next to the bathroom, so the power might come off them, so it might be the opposite. Let's just test this quickly. Right, still got power. So it's on the downstairs one. Okay, now the power is off to the pump. We need to turn the stopcock off. Normally you'd be doing that under your kitchen sink or something like that, but we have no idea where everyone is in this property. So we're going to turn off the main water on, you say on the road, this is actually on the drive. And I did park on top of it originally, but that wasn't a good idea, was it? And in my last house, I always had to turn it off at the road as well, actually, because the stopcock, it was underneath the actual floor. Lucky enough, this has got the handle. See, I'm just going to twist it down that way. Right eye. Okay, so we're in the loft. This is my big tank. Well, it's not mine, but you know what I mean. So this is the cold water storage tank. This small tank here is called a header tank, and that's how you refill the actual heating. So this is the one that we need to deal with. Now we know the water's stopped because it won't refill if you push the float down. So the mains is off. So we've got 2 outlets down there. There's no others. These are the overflows over here. Right, so that one there, the second one, goes over to where the actual hot water tank is. That would imply that this one is the one I need to turn off. Okay, so cold should be off. Just a dribble. Hot, still on. Hot water tank. Right, so this one here, this is the refill from the cold water storage tank. This is the overflow, and then these 2 here, one's an overflow, one's the feed for the hot water. You can tell that goes down there. So I think we need to turn this one off, and sorted. Right, we're going to take the riser off first. We need an adjustable spanner. We're going to get on that, and then on this bit here, there's normally a grub screw. See that just there? It's normally Allen key. This one's Phillips for some reason, so I'm going to just undo that. Now we can take the thermostat off, or the mixer valve bar, whatever it's called. Right, so this is fused to this, and if I turn it, the whole thing turns around. I don't know whether you can see the screws are not in, so it's not attached to anything. I'm going to have to cut this ring off. There's these little bungs, you need to take them out first of all. Now it's looking like I haven't got a secure fixing on this left hand side. So, bollocks, what am I going to do? I thought I'd be done in an hour. Right, this is turning out to be a nightmare. I can't get a secure fixing over here because some moron's done that hole too wide around here. So I'm going to have to go to the, it's typical, you need to go to tool station or Screwfix. I'm going to get something that's called a shower wall plate, and it should have a fixing in the middle and 2 further out on the sides. Right, we're back, and so this is if all else fails now. See, what I was planning, I've got fix in there, and that's further out. So I'll be able to get secure fixings. The problem with this one is this is attached. So on the back, that's how you attach the pipes in. Now I can't do that because there's not enough flexibility on the pipes, which means that I wouldn't be able to actually do this up. I was banking on this one being similar to the one that you can get in Screwfix. So these bits are all separate. But the reason why I didn't get the Screwfix one is because the holes are too close to the pipes. Again, no fixing. Right, so we're going to have to go for the ultimate bodge first of all. Right, so what I'm going to do is I've turned this round. I'm going to see if I can get one fix in at the bottom. It'll be right on the edge of this bloody tile here. And see if I can do that. If that holds enough, then I'm just going to leave it that one fixing. Then I'll need to trim them pipes down and then get the other adapters on, and then I can actually start putting it back together. If that fails, then I will need to use that bar, in which case I need to cut a hole in the wall on the other side. Let's hope I don't need to do that. So yeah, I didn't want to do this because obviously the pipe runs vertical, which isn't the greatest, is it? Okay, I've got a small screw, small plug. Can't even get that in. It'd be nice if that water was actually stopped. I don't know what I can do about it, to be honest. I mean, it's not, I can't do it up tight, but that might have to do. I have to cut the pipes back because they're the old ones and there's like no recess there. These are the new ones and there's a recess in there, and that's for this. So if that was flat, it'd be a different story, but I need that to go in there. And the pipe was hanging out before, so that's why it needs to be knocked back. I'm going to wrap some PTFE tape around this olive. You can get away with not doing it a lot of the time, but I just don't want to risk it. Once I've done this up, I don't want to have it leaking again. Right, just to mention, this one is actually 5mm lower now, but there's nothing I can do about it unless I pull the whole lot apart. I could potentially try and move that one down a little bit, but I'm just going to whack it up and see what it looks like. I'll put that little bung in just to stop them drips coming out. That's how much has made it out so far. I need to get these caps on now, so I'm just going to absolutely smash it full of silicone. Okay, thankfully we've only got the handheld bit, we haven't got a riser, otherwise that riser would go right skoo with. Don't forget your little bungs. I'm just going to put this together now. I've tightened it up. We're going to turn the water on just in case I've got any leaks. If I haven't got any leaks, then I can just put the separate riser up here. We should be done. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I haven't got any leaks. I'm going to cry if I have. So 50mm below. I'm using this drill bit. They're quite good. These are shitty tiles, so we don't need to worry about it. And the pipes come from below, I think. We're in the middle anyway, it's fine. Not this time. Ooh. The top goes on first. Yeah, I'll put the screw for that. I can get that in. Guess what I forgot? Jesus Christ. I forgot this. I'm not putting it on. Look, there's a shelf there for loads of stuff. Don't really need it, eh? Pop these on. And that, my friends, is how you bodge a mixer shower in. Does anyone want to help me tidy up now? Coming in. Who spotted it? Did you not realise? This is the wrong way round. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Right, see you later.